Oh man, I'm just wearing too many hats. It's like I have too much stuff. It's a hurricane, tornado, flood, something that came through here. I don't know. It's a disaster, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed. I want to get, I want to get it right, and I feel like I was kind of rushing it. I just moved everything away from the wall, and it's kind of just all over the place. So I'm going to take a minute and breathe, and I'm going to move stuff off of the table, off of the layout, and I think I'll concentrate on this half of the airport. I have, we're going to have a subway under here. I'm picturing the entrance here. I found a really cool one, and I 3D printed it, and I've printed stone. It'll be stone all the way around there, even dressing this off some, and there'll be support behind it. They will pick this up so it's nice, everything's perfectly level, and then we'll close that in all the way around. But I'm going to concentrate on this side first. The other thing, a dilemma. Wow, what do I do? So the lighting on the airport is apparently inadequate, or too adequate. It's too tall. So I'm researching, trying to find maybe something that would mount on top, and I'll pull all those lights out. Right now I'm at a loss as to how to do that. So I'll figure that out. But that won't affect what's going to happen with the subway, because there will be 2 or 3 fast food restaurants inside the subway, and the only way that you'll see them is not from out here, but with a camera from the inside. So that will be fun. There'll be probably walkways in there. It'll be like a mall, I'm hoping. And it's really going to supplement a lot of the industry. The sawmill's a disaster, but a lot of this stuff over on this side. So I'm going to unload this. It may not be a lot of action today as far as what's going on, and yet I think it will, because it looks terrible right now. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So that's where we're going. I'm going to hang 2 hats up, go with just one, and breathe. It's supposed to be relaxing, but I'm kind of like wound up. But I love doing this, so now I'm rambling. Okay, I'm going to go hang my hats up, and we're going to get onto it. Just to reaffirm, Sandy's nursery is staying. I'm not getting rid of this. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. One of many. So this is kind of before. I'll show a video after. Okay, that's a little neater. I think that's everything I need to get, because there'll be a wall straight down, and it'll be, again, dressing that off with subway entrance over in this area. So basically I'm losing 3 house spots, and then whatever was over under here, but I'll relocate those. Should be good. I'm going to research just for a little bit and see what I can find for lighting. I have been looking. I'm just going to look again. So, time out. Okay, so I'm all cleared off. My next little project is to paint all of the stonework. That's what it looks like. I just used yellow filament. I'm going to paint all of it like a stone gray. So there'll be a backer in here. It'll be painted on the inside. When I take this off, I'll paint this underneath. And I still haven't found a source for these lights. If you have any suggestions for that, please let me know. I hate to, but I would rip those out. The problem is you have the white lights, and then way down on the end of the runway you have red, and then up there you have green and blue. So it's 4 different colors. I just need to come up with a source for that. So once this is, like right now this is sagging this way, it's got to come up quite a bit. But that will mount there. This road is probably going to be pulled up and repainted differently. Then I'll have, I'll cut into it a subway station. Well, let me show you what I have. Hold on. These are some other ones I have that I printed out with, this is space gray. But that'll go all the way across there. And then I'll have a front like that. And I'll cut out the openings so you can access the subway through there. And I have another one, another entryway. I have 2 of them, I think, and then I have 3 3 restaurants that I've printed out one. Second one is printing, and then I'll have a third one. Those are they take about 12 to 15 hours to print out. But there may be one wall facing this way, but the rest will be inside for sure. So it'll be viewable from inside. It's going to be like a little town in there. It should be pretty cool. So I'm going outside. It's a nice day. And I'm going to paint all of these concrete gray because that's what I have. We're out here in the sunshine. So I have paint tray. It's going to be interesting to see how this works. Hopefully the wind doesn't pick up or anything like that. So it's laying out a deck of cards here. I've been printing this out over a period of probably 3 days. It takes 2 hours and 11 minutes for one of these. I don't know how many I've got. I guess I could count these in a minute, huh? 5, 10, 15, 20. So I have 28. That may still not be enough. I don't know. All right. We got a paint tray. Oh, that needs some stirring. I bought this 3 years ago to paint my floor in my shop, and I've painted about half of it. I was kind of doing, when I had a clear spot, I would paint it. This would probably be a good color to paint underneath of the airport strip, so that in the mall area it's gray. Can you hear the train? I always want to go down and record it every time I hear it. I don't remember it having like a lot of fines in there. This is painting an 1,100-foot runway strip wall. It has a kind of a texture look to it. I like that. Yes, train, I hear you. I'm forcing it down in between the rock boulder settings so that it gets where the mortar might have been. With that sun, it should be dry in an hour or so, or maybe less, and then I can put a second coat and let it sit. I'll put this in a plastic bag. So yeah, I know. I just put this over here, but I kind of just put it here just so I could see what it looked like, and now I know. Okay, so let's put. I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Setting it right on the track. So I'll be setting it on the table here so I can paint the back side of it. Wow, I'm getting professional at this. That Sawzall just kicked my foot. Get out here where we can get the rest of the weight. There we go. So I'll put it upside down now. Is that what I want to do? I think I do. So this saddens me. I mean, I spent several hours drilling these holes, 96 of them, and putting them in, and let's see how quick they come out. Look at that. I still have to locate, hopefully I can locate some lighting. This strand is no good. I just broke a wire. I would like to be able to surface mount a strand of wire. That would be pretty cool. Well, that was easy. Okay, I'll clean this up. Now I'm going to paint this to gray. I think it's been 10 minutes since I painted all the stonework outside, and I just went out to get the roller, and it was almost dry already. Interesting how that sun works. Dries it right up. Hopefully the gray doesn't drip down too much underneath onto the runway strip. Good, 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 good. This will dry a little slower because it's in here. It's a little cooler in here. It has not been 15 minutes and it's all dry. Wow. So I shall wet it up again. You can see I'm on the back of a trailer. You can see a bunch of wood. That's going to be a tiny house. That's on my other channel, Ken's Carpentry. You can check that out if you've never seen it before. I think most of you have. Well, since that one went so easy, I guess I'll do this one. I think I'm going to slide it way over there because I'd like to grab it from the middle instead of out here. Yeah, that'll work. And I'm over. I'm just going to set it here. Tomorrow when I come back, this will be dry, so I'll switch them out. I'll put this on and paint that one. Then I've got the hole underneath painted, and it should be all set. Okay, so this is kind of a startup video. I'm just getting geared up, and I feel so much better just moving everything off the table and starting fresh and not having a dozen things going all at once. I like that. That strand of lights that you see there, I'm going to leave that. It's down, it's tucked down in, there's nothing hitting it. I think that's going to work really good. So the sawmill over here, let me set this. The sawmill is still going to be basically right here. It's just going to shove over like that. And so I've got a patch. You can't see that, can you? Need to patch that hole right here and get this all painted underneath to be super pretty. Hey, I'll show you one more building that I've printed out. Try to describe what's happening. So this restaurant, I did it in two-tone filament, and so it has a lot of windows on the back. I'm picturing having it like this and cutting the stone around this. Might be back like that. And so they can, you know, actually there should be a door both sides, shouldn't there? We can do that. We'll make it like that. So the stonework comes up over and it's closed off, but you can enter here and you can come out those two doors. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I have two more of these. They're different. Each one is different. That will be placed somewhere, as well as a subway station. So there it is. That's kind of cute. And it's really, when with a drive-by on the train with a camera, that's going to look really special. Would you put trees inside a mall or a subway like that for greenery or something? I don't know. We'll figure that out. Well, that's going to do it for this video. If you folks have ideas on that, I know a lot of you have talked about this LED strip lighting. What I would really like is a low profile. I think you can get it in strips. That might even be stick down, but it needs to be white for over there on the runway, and then somehow come up. I think individually I can come up with the blue and the green and the red for way down there. So it's mostly the white strip lights. So I'm going home. Well, I've got to edit. I've got about with the other channel and this one, I've got about 6 hours of editing, sitting at a computer. I love to do that early in the morning. It's really relaxing. I have a cup of coffee, just kind of put the headphones on so I don't wake Sandy up, and I'll edit. And it's just good time. Okay, thanks for watching. Leave a comment and let me know what your thoughts are on the lighting. I would appreciate it. And if you... I am doing the stone because I'm pretty well committed. I've got a pretty big investment of time into that and the subway thing. So, wow. Okay. See you later. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.